Hello everybody and welcome back to Gardens and Crystals with me, Wesley Peterson, and once again I've been out raiding the rack, but I came home with one type of plant, but I came home with 5 pots of one type of plant. So I have a whole tray of it here, as you can see. I'll bring it closer, there you have it. Can you see those beautiful flowers growing down there? Look at that. Absolutely beautiful little flowers, and look at all the lovely leaves, lovely dark green leaves. Oh, this is an absolutely beautiful plant as well, especially if it gets all those beautiful flowers on it. I just want to see if these flowers, which one is it? Is it this one? It's this one. I just want to see if these flowers are fragrant. Oh, they are. They have a very strong smell about them. Oh, yes, they do. So now this beautiful plant is called Stephanotis Floribunda. And it's a vining plant, as you can see. It's been wrapped around this kind of frame. And, well, when I was out there, I ended up getting me 5 of these because you know I love vining plants. So I'm thinking I'm, of course, going to unvine this from this frame and be putting them up a very tall totem so that I get this beautiful leaf work all the way up to my ceiling in no time. And I don't just want a few vines and no leaves. That's why I bought me 5 plants so that I'll be able to put all of these around a stake and I'll be able to get lots of foliage going up the stake as quickly as possible so it looks lovely, thick, lush and bushy. And every spring, I will get these beautiful flowers come out on this plant all over. And they're not just small. I mean, they're pretty big, I think. Look at that. Now, the great thing about this, and the reason why I bought 5 plants in the first place, is because these plants were reduced in price per pot from 129 kronas to 20 kronas a pot. You heard me right. I went out and I got me a bargain again. I got 5 plants, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 100 kronas for 5 whole plants, rather than paying 129 kronas per plant. I couldn't be happier. So now, for less than the price of one, I can make me a huge, thick, bushy plant straight away. And I'm so thankful. So, I just want to take you in for an even closer look at these beautiful, beautiful flowers before I carry on here. Look at those flowers. They are just beautiful. They're like little trumpets, beautiful little trumpets, and they have quite a strong scent. And I can see they get quite a lot of flowers all over. So these flowers are obviously half spent. They're a little bit brown around the edge, but that doesn't matter. At least I know that I will get beautiful flowers next season. They're absolutely gorgeous. And the leaves, get a closer look at those leaves. Look at that leaf. The leaves are absolutely beautiful as well, this dark colour. And you know, look, compared to my hand, that's quite big. They're quite big little leaves. So now I have another type of plant, vining plant, that I can have growing up to my ceiling. I'm making this indoor terrace garden and the other areas of our apartment, actually, because this is starting to spread out now to different areas all over, into a forest, basically. Because by putting these totems and these coconut fibre poles and stakes or whatever up to the ceiling and letting these plants just grow wild up to the ceiling, it's giving me this feeling. I have different heights and things like that. And it's giving me this feeling of a forest effect. It's like the trunks of trees with the canopy and the low-lying plants and the plants that are growing up the tree trunks, kind of. So it's absolutely beautiful with vining plants. I really encourage you to go out and get vining plants. They will just give you enjoyment forever. They keep growing and growing and growing. You can keep taking cuttings and cuttings and cuttings, and you can keep sharing and sharing and sharing, and they just go on and on and on as long as you care for them well enough. They just need indirect light, all of these plants. Indirect, bright light to medium light. They can take some low light, but medium to bright light's the best. Water, let them dry out. Water, let them dry out. And you'll be fine. It's that easy. It really is that easy. Spray them now and again if you want to. You know, dust off the leaves. If you spray them, you will dust off the leaves. They need to. You shouldn't let them get too much dust on all the leaves because then they can't photosynthesize very well. So spraying them is very good. It's good for the leaves. It's good to dust off the leaves, and it's good to humidify the air around the plants. So that's really great as well. You can't go wrong with that. So how could I not be happy coming home with a whole tray of Stephanotis Floribunda, which is a synonym of S. jasminoides. Yes, you can go and look that up, S. jasminoides. But you will most probably find them out there under the name Stephanotis Floribunda. So, well, as you already heard earlier, I am going to be repotting all these plants together in a bigger pot with a stake in the middle, and I will be staking them up. So that will be coming up in a separate video on its own. You know I love to stake these beautiful plants, so that's coming up. So all that's left for me to say now is thank you very much for watching Gardens and Crystals with me, Wesley Peterson. Please remember to like, subscribe and hit the bell so you know when my next video will be uploaded, and I will see you again very soon. Bye-bye.